it's Denise, and I am coming to you today with my latest reveal/review of my newest purchase. I wanted to make a quick note that I know I've been MIA for a little bit. Everything's been fine. It's just that I had some computer issues. So I do have several videos that I did film while I was on hiatus, quote unquote. But my computer crashed and I had no way of uploading them. So hubby got us a new computer. We're back online. So they will be uploaded and I will get videos uploaded more regularly. So apologize about that brief span of nothingness. But if some of you follow me on Instagram, you do know that I got a delivery on Good Friday. So I've had this bag for just a handful of days. I did start using it immediately, so I wanted to do a true unboxing when I got the package from, received the package from Louis Vuitton, but I was without a computer, so I was too excited to use it, quite honestly. There's no other excuse other than I wanted to unpack and use immediately. So I'm very excited. This is a rarely seen bag. Some of you may not have ever seen it before, but without further ado, my on-print Audacious GM in the color Infinity, which of course has since been discontinued. And this is just a beautiful, giant, just beautiful bag. And this bag and I do actually have a history. When this bag was a new release back in 2012, I purchased it, or I should say my husband purchased it for me, and used it every day for almost a month. And I noticed one day that right here, the handle, I'll give you guys a closer look, there's some glazing on the handle, the leather and suede here. It started to crack. So I took it into the boutique, they had them look at it. They told me that they weren't familiar with that problem so far because at that time it was such a new release. No one had really bought it or had come in with any complaints on it yet. So they were willing to exchange it out for me. And I was nervous to take the same bag because the salesperson says, well, I can't guarantee that it won't crack again. I mean, you may get a new bag, it might crack again. I'm sure they would have replaced it for free, had it cracked, you know, quickly, as quickly again. But I was nervous to take the same. I just was nervous. It was uncertainty, and so I ended up getting my on-print Artsy in Infinity and a wallet instead of this bag. I missed it ever since, and it was always in the back of my mind. I'm sorry, my ear is ringing. I apologize. I had missed it ever since, and then one day I decided, you know what? I want it back, even if the handle cracked. I don't care. The bag was so amazing, and it was beautiful, and is so easy to use and so carefree that I just decided I was going to have it no matter what. Even if the handle cracked again, if it got that bad, I would just have it replaced. So Louis Vuitton did discontinue this bag. And I don't know if all the sizes are discontinued. I think possibly the PM might be the only one available on the website, or zero. They may have phased it out totally. But right at the time when it was going to be phased out is when I purchased my W tote. And it was between the W and this one. And I ended up getting the W. So when I went to the boutique and purchased my new Sarah Vernis wallet in the rose lychee color, I took a chance and I asked the sales rep that helped me that day. I said, there's a bag, it's been discontinued. Can you look it up and see? It's probably a long shot. Can you see if you have any in stock? She looked it up, she said yes. She asked me what color, what size. I told her GM in Infinity because this is exactly what I had before. And they had, I think maybe about 50 or 50 and change bags available. So I waited and I saved, and I had mentioned before in a previous video that I was purging some of my pre-loved buys, canvas bags, and I did some spring cleaning and I saved, and I decided that I wanted to purchase this new from the boutique. I did not want to buy it pre-loved. I mean, I've kind of gotten away from that a little bit, so I called, when I was ready to make my purchase, I called customer service. They put me in touch with the closest boutique to my location, and I I got it in just a few days. So I am so very, very happy. Been using her since I got her this past Friday. I don't see switching out of her anytime soon. And it's now like my collection is complete now that I have this bag back. It's so gorgeous, so beautiful. So like usual, what I'm gonna do is show you the bag loaded up, show you quickly what I have inside the bag, and then I'll show you the bag again, and then I'll load it back up and give you some mod shots. It's just beautiful. And like I said, this color Infinity has since been discontinued, and they replaced it with a true black, which is noir. So you can see it's got the on-print leather, and it's got nice embossing, and then it is trimmed in suede. And it matches the handbag. It's all trimmed in suede. The sides too. And it does have feet on the bottom. It's got the strap here. And let me just let you have a look at it inside, because it'll be easier to show you the bag once it's empty. I don't know, it's so big, I don't know how well I can show you. Let's see. That's some of my stuff. I'm just going to flip it around and let you get a better look. I have some dark accessories in here. There's a few things. So, here is the beautiful, beautiful Audacious GM. And I may be mispronouncing that, but when I asked the sales rep how to say it, she said, just like it's spelled, Audacious. And that may be the improper, I don't care. I don't know. So there she is. And let me just show you what I got. Oh, I guess I can measure it. I did get my, let's see. It's huge. So it's about 19 inches across this way. And about 14 inches high. And let's see, about 7 inches deep. And the strap drop, got about a 7-inch strap drop. So it's a pretty large and generous size bag. So I have my graphite organizer, and I did buy that specifically to match my on-print Artsy. When I did purchase it, I returned this bag initially and got the on-print Artsy and this wallet. I didn't like any of the on-print wallets at the time, and I thought this was actually a nice compliment to the bag. So my graphite organizer. I have a Coach leather cosmetic case because I just think that's a nice compliment as well. My old reliable Dooney & Bourke cash pouch. And this pretty little bag. My husband and I went to Cancun for our second wedding anniversary years ago, and I bought this while we were there, and I had it put away and was going through my closet and found it, and I was like, oh, it's so pretty, so I decided to use it. So I've been using that here pretty regularly. My monogram clay that I keep my coins in, lotion, and my portable charger. My monogram vernis clay that has my keys in it. I have candy. We went to the movies and I was carrying the candy. So I'm going to take my tapage charm off because it's rattling a lot. And so I've got items in the pockets here. I'm not really going to go through that. I'm just going to empty it so I can show you just chapstick and gums, things like that. So let me show you the bag. Now it does have a double zipper, and I'm going to try. The zipper is, it does stick a little bit. It was kind of hard once you get it all the way up here to get it back down, but it is a double zipper, and you can see it does lock, just like your Alma's. And it's got a tassel on each zipper pull. And I just took, when you get it, the padlock is on here, and I just took it and put it right there, kind of for more decoration. And it does come with the key clochette, so your keys are in there, or cloche, I don't know, however you say it. And it says Louis Vuitton Paris right there. don't know if you can read that. And nothing on the back. And right here, the beautiful, beautiful hardware. And let me just make sure. Okay, the strap does say Louis Vuitton Paris, and see it's suede with leather, smooth leather glazing, and it looks like pebbled leather right there. Let me see if I can get the camera to focus inside. Okay, and mine is made in France. And the date code, I believe, yeah, it's right there. So this bag was actually made in 2012. And it's been sitting in the boutique ever since. So it's just, I don't know. This was never I've never seen this bag carried out in public. So on this wall, there are 2 pockets here. And then that actually makes up one large zipper pocket. Let me open that. One large zipper pocket, and I carry my own sweetener in case they don't have it when I go out to a restaurant. But you see, so that's all one pocket, and then it's stitched right there at the top to make 2 flat open pockets right there. And then on the opposite wall, there are 2 flat pockets here, one there, and one here. So 2 pockets there. And I do keep my phone, so that's big enough to keep my Galaxy Note 3. And there's a D-ring right there. And then it's just a big open pit, and it's got the typical on-print lining. So it's that pinstripe. The camera can, if I can get it to focus, there. So it's just beautiful and so well made. So here it is, empty. And to me, it's not heavy at all. My bags are generally quite heavy, so I don't consider it heavy at all. But it's just beautiful. I just cannot tell you guys how much I love this bag, and that I'm so glad to have it back in my collection. So let me load it back up, and then I will model it for you. And it's just seriously like an open pit when I drop things down in here. Easy to use. I can reach into it when I've got it on my shoulder. Okay. Got everything. I'll put my phone in there. And now I'm going to put my tapage back on. Okay. So, I leave it open. I don't zip it because, like I said, the zipper, that's the only con. The zippers are hard to maneuver in and out, which I guess if I needed it to be more secure, I would do that. So I'm going to move just a little. Alright, so this is generally the way I would carry it on my shoulder. And it just hangs beautifully. No problems with it being even remotely close to my armpit, so I can wear strapless, spaghetti strap, no problem. Sleeveless items. So there it is. And the way it pokes out like that doesn't bother me. I'm not going to bother trying to train it to fold it in. I don't want to damage this leather over time. I don't do that to my Artsies or any of my other bags because I'm worried that with time it would crack or, excuse me, make a permanent crease. So there it is. My on-print Audacious GM. And it's just beautiful. And like I said, I've only had it a few days, so it's not broken in yet. It is quite pliable and quite slouchy already now that it's filled. But I intend for it to get much, much, much more broken in. Let's see if I can. See, it still sits up and holds its shape. The other bag, I had used it, like I said, daily for about a month when I noticed the cracking. So when I sat that bag, it was broken in enough to where it just kind of flopped over and like puddled, for lack of a better word. I love that, and so this will get more broken in, and the strap, you can see it's nice and pliable, hugs my shoulder nicely, so it is not, my nose is itching, it is not uncomfortable at all. This is just a beautiful bag. I love it, and like I said, if you're interested in it, take a chance and call Louis Vuitton. There were a few left when I got mine a couple days ago. You may get lucky, and it came in PM, MM, and of course this is the GM, and I'm 5'3", for reference, to help you guys figure out the size. I love big bags. It's huge, and I love it. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Please message below with any questions, and also with any requests. You can follow me on Instagram if you're not already, DLSMOMMY, and I hope you guys enjoyed this reveal review, and I will, once I've used it for a while, I'll do an updated kind of wear and tear, let you know the situation with the handle if it did crack again. And like I said, at this point, I really don't care. I'm very excited to have it back in my collection. And I'm still purging my collection, so I do have a few things left. They're available on tradesy.com. I'm DLSMOMMY there. So let me know if you have any questions and any video requests. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and have a great day, guys. Thank you.